From the beginning, you noticed the uncanniness of your partner. You knew something was weird, but you didn't question it. They cheated on you. They cheated on you with your best friend. They cheated on you with a coworker. They cheated on you in the worst possible ways. And you stayed in the relationship. Welcome back, friends, to another exciting episode of Psychopath Exposure. My name is Kira. Today I wanted to share a really cool story with you guys. It's about God. I don't know if you believe in God. I really don't care. But if you've been with a psychopath narcissist, you probably believe in demons now. And if there are demons, there must be a God or something. I don't know. You guys can go ahead and debate that in the comments all you want. But this is a God story, so listen up. So there's this man, and he has a house, and there's a flood. Huge flood in the neighborhood. Water's rising out of control. People are evacuating. It's just crazy. So this man gets on top of the roof of his house and he sits there and he's watching the water rise, and he's like, oh, let me hang out here until things get better. But you know, everyone in the neighborhood, they're coming out and they're getting on their boats and they're just getting the hell out of there. Nobody even knows what's going on. Maybe it was a tsunami. Who knows? But people are not sticking around to find out. They're getting their stuff and they're saving their families and they're out of there. So a boat sails by, got some people on the boat, and they see this man on the roof and they're like, hey, like things are getting out of control. Like come get on the boat. We'll help you get out of here. And he's like, no, thank you. But I'm a man of the Lord. The Lord is going to take care of me. I'm a good person. Taking care of my family. I've done the good thing. I've always done the right thing. God's going to take care of me. Everything's going to be all right. Everything will fall into place. You guys go ahead. I'll be good up here. And they're like, what are you, crazy? Like the whole place is flooded. Like, just get on the boat. Come on. He's like, no. Thank you, but you go on your way. So they sail away. Now the waters just keep rising, man. Now his whole house is flooded. All his furniture, all his stuff is just destroyed. And he's up there. He's just looking around. He's like, damn. Here comes another boat. Got more people, and they're like, oh, yo, like, what are you doing up there? Are you crazy? Come down. Come join the boat. Come on. And he's like, no. You guys do what you want. I'm going to stay up here. This is my house. I'm a man of the Lord. God's going to take care of everything. He's going to take care of me. I have faith. I have strong faith in the Lord. But you guys go ahead. Thank you. I'll be okay. And they're like, what the hell is this guy's crazy? But whatever, okay. So they sail away. Now the water has risen all the way up to the roof. All right, it's already like knee high. He's on the roof and it's knee high in water already. Things are starting to get a little scary now. That water's cold and filthy. There's trash floating around. But here comes another boat, a bigger boat. And they see this man. And it's like, hey man, like hurry up. We'll toss you a lifesaver. Just grab a hold of it and we'll pull you in. Come on, let's get on the boat. Hurry up. And he's like, no, thank you. Like, I'm good. Don't worry. The Lord's got me. I'm a man of the Lord. I'm a good man. He knows. He knows I've been good. I've been good to people. I've always done the right thing. I know it's a little crazy, but I can swim and I'm blessed. I can swim. I'll be good. It's just a matter of time before God fixes this situation. And they're like, wow, like, are you crazy? Like, the boat's here, come on. It's like, nah. He just won't budge. His faith is so strong, he won't budge. And they're like, wow, that's pretty admirable. Okay, good luck, man. And they sail away. Unfortunately, things got so crazy that the man drowned. That's right, he drowned. He didn't make it out alive. So, he goes into heaven. And he finally gets to meet God. And he's like, God, what the hell? Why did you let me die? I always prayed. I went to church on Sunday. I always did the right thing. I used to tithe. I gave to the homeless. I had 3 charities. Why did you let me die? Why didn't you take care of me? Why didn't you save me? And God said, you idiot. I sent you 3 boats. What the hell is wrong with you? And that's the moral of the story. You see, God, the universe, or whatever, It's always looking out for us. We just choose to ignore it. We choose to ignore the red flags when we're dating a toxic person. We choose to ignore the lifelines, the opportunities that we have to make changes, to make our life situation better. We choose to ignore them, but they're always there. It's our selective focus. The reticular activation system of our brain is selectively focusing on other things where we miss these great opportunities. We miss these lifelines. And yes, and again, we miss those red flags. If you really look at your situation now, if this was you, if you were the person on that house, and now you're talking to God and you're like, what the hell? God, like, why did you send this demon to, like, why did you let me endure such a horrible toxic marriage? Like, I didn't deserve this psychopath to just ruin my mental health. Like, why? Why did you do this? And God has every right to tell you, hey, from the very beginning, I was showing you that this person was not right for you. From the very beginning, I blessed you with intuition and your gut was screaming at you. You knew that was a bad situation to be in, but you stayed. From the beginning, you noticed the uncanniness of your partner. You knew something was weird, but you didn't question it. They cheated on you. They cheated on you with your best friend. They cheated on you with a coworker. They cheated on you in the worst possible ways. And you stayed in the relationship. You tried to make that work. It's possible, depending on what you believe in, we may have had a karmic debt to pay, some blood to be spilled. But the lifelines were there, the opportunities to get out of that relationship were always there from the beginning. We just didn't have the courage to take the action, or we refused to admit that it was a bad situation to begin with. We were afraid of losing maybe the only thing we thought we were deserving of. And we were afraid to walk into the unknown and start over. Or maybe reinvent yourself and have a different life. Maybe your life was not meant to be the nuclear family social construct that were brainwashed through movies and books since the beginning of time, apparently. The red flags were always there. Your narcissistic, abusive predator of a partner always had cracks in their mask. You just turned away. Now, a lot of that has to do with the brain fog that these monsters are able to create and instill in us. But we knew something was wrong. It's not like we looked at the situation and we told ourselves, yes, I'm happy. They are perfect. It doesn't matter how good they are at manipulating the situation, at manipulating us. We know something's wrong. That's why we're in this community. You know something was wrong. That's why you had all that anxiety. See, that was another sign that God was sending you to let you know, hey, this is wrong. This is dangerous. This is not right for you. This situation is not good for you. Believe me, we've all been through the same thing. Just the names and faces have changed. A little nuance here, a little nuance there. But from the beginning, you knew. There's something wrong with this person. This situation's not good. Maybe that person was already married when you met them and they were cheating. They cheated on them with you. You were the affair. You were the side person, right? And then somehow you caught feelings and you pursued something more. And then you ask yourself, where did things go wrong? Well, things went wrong from the beginning. Things were wrong from the beginning. There was infidelity happening already right before your eyes. Right before your eyes. That was already happening. What more evidence did you need? What more signs from the universe did you need? They were always there. But now that you understand the situation that you're caught up in, now that you're hopefully healing from this and working on yourself to actually come out of this, it's interesting how you remember all the things that they did now. It's interesting how everything makes sense now, doesn't it? And now you can remember, oh, damn, that's right. At the beginning, they said this and they said that, and they were actually cheating. That's who that person was. When they said this person was doing this, Now I know what they meant. That's why they would disappear. Oh, that's why once a year they would have to travel and they would turn their phone off. Or, oh, that's why on weekends they would act all weird because maybe on weekends they were with the wife or with the husband and you couldn't be around. Things start making sense now, but see, those things were always happening and you knew something was wrong. It was very uncanny. Your intuition was screaming at you. You had that anxiety, that feeling of impending doom that I talk about all the time. It was always there. But God probably sent a lot of angels your way. A lot of people telling you, hey, what the heck are you doing with this person? Like, what's wrong with you? And I know that I say all the time, your dumbass friends don't get it. But what they don't get is the trauma bond. The whole narcissistic personality disorder. They don't understand that. They don't understand why it blinds us. But since they don't have an emotional attachment to our situation like you did, they clearly can see, hey, this person is an infidel. This person has 2 or 3 other women. This person runs a harem. You're just on rotation. This person is not offering you a future. This person is abusing you. That's abusive behavior. That's unacceptable behavior. Don't you see that? Don't you see that? And we know it. We know it. We can agree to it, but we try to justify it. It's kind of like we're telling God, God, you're wrong. You are wrong. This person is meant to be with me. It's meant to be. I'm going to be the white knight. I'm going to save her. Or I'm going to save him. I'm going to take care of him. Because he can't take care of himself. That codependency shit coming up again. And God's like, okay, well, let me send you something else your way. Try this on for size now. Oh no, I'm going to look away from that. And I'm going to double down on my narcissist, psychopath, disordered, abusive predator and try and make that work. And that's why, again, when you come out of this, a lot of people are like, God, how could I have been so stupid? You know, it's not that you're stupid. You chose to ignore it. You chose to ignore the red flags. You didn't think something like this could happen to you. You were listening to your emotions rather than the logical response. Just something to think about. Something to think about, because it's easy to feel like we're just doomed. It's easy to feel like, wow, like I just have bad luck. Like I'm, victim mentality, complete victim mentality. But what if that was your test, your opportunity to be a champion? What if that was sent your way for you to conquer it, for you to take on that challenge and conquer it and grow from it and get out of it? Because I promise you, at least in my experience, you come out of this, God will test you again. And He will send someone else into your life, probably a lot more toxic than you can even possibly imagine. And the red flags will be there right from the beginning. And if you're not hypervigilant, which sometimes can get in the way of success when you're a little too hypervigilant, but you need to be able to call out those red flags as soon as you see them and set your boundaries, stand your ground. Otherwise, you're going to be doomed to repeat the same situation again. And then what are you going to do next time? Kick yourself? If it happens again, it's like, hey, should have known better. And it's like, damn right, should have known better. You went through it before. You know what you're looking for now. You know what you're seeing. Hopefully by now you guys know what you want out of a relationship. If you don't, I suggest you start writing that down. Start writing that down. What the heck is it that you want in a partner? Why is it that you want to be with someone in the first place? What are you looking for? You're looking for companionship, connection, emotional connection? You want children? Like, I don't know. Only you can know, right? But you have to know, and if these people that you attract into your life don't meet those requirements, then why are you spending time with them? Why are you wasting time with them? Because later, when things go left again, you're going to look back and be like, God damn, from the beginning I knew they weren't meant for me. From the beginning, I knew this person was toxic, or from the beginning, this person and I really weren't a good fit. We didn't have anything in common, and we just had different points of view in life. Like, why did I force that situation? Why did I stay in that situation? You're gonna kick yourself in the ass again. You're probably gonna have a lot more trauma at that point too. It's bad enough you went through it the first time. Make sure you don't go through it again. Pay attention to what's going on right in front of you. Right in front of you. But you have to trust your gut. And you know there's always something uncanny about them. And the red flags are usually right in front of you. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he did not exist, or that she did not exist. Pretty clever. But it's real. If you've been through it, you know it's real. So what are you waiting for? How much longer do you want to stay in this dark hole? How many more signs from the universe do you need for you to wake up and start taking action, start doing something for yourself to get yourself out of that prison? Because nobody's coming to save you. If you turn away from the lifelines that God throws at you, you're turning away from God, the creator, the super intelligence of the universe. You're turning away, you're challenging it, saying, no, that's wrong, I'm going to make it work. You're ignoring the omnipotence of the universe, the intelligence of the universe. You think a human is going to come save you and come knock on your door and just, hey, baby, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to help you get out of the situation. It's possible you're confusing your abuser right now as your savior. That's Stockholm Syndrome. That's a trauma bond. So stop wasting time. Stop wasting time, because life will pass you by in an instant. Especially the older you get, time just flies. If you guys are interested in working directly with me, I do offer private one-on-one coaching sessions, and we can untangle these roots and get to the heart of the problem. I like to go straight for the jugular. Take care of what needs to be taken care of, put together an action plan, and get the heck out. You got to do it. It's not going to get any better. Not as long as you're with them, it's not going to get any better. But don't hesitate to reach out. Just shoot me an email at info@psychopathexposure.com, or click on the link below in my description and get more information on my website. I hope this has been an eye-opener to some of you, and realize that you're not alone. God is always sending us lifelines, so just start paying attention and start taking advantage of the opportunity when it comes to you. Because it won't last forever. The only thing that lasts forever is this trauma if you don't do something about it. And that's a really shitty way to live. That's all I got for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Subscribe if this is your first time in the channel, and don't forget to click on that bell icon so that you can be notified next time I drop a video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. My name is Kira. This is Psychopath Exposure. Have a wonderful day. Peace.